I used to open Pinterest, scroll for hours, and never actually draw. Then, I tried finishing one masterpiece instead of making many drawings. I even looked up to the masters and copied their stuff, but never understood. Nothing stuck with me. But then, I discovered my own mistakes and learned how to destroy them one by one. And that changed my life and made me a professional artist. And today I'm going to show you 5 art mistakes that changed... Oh, wait. So today I'm going to show you 5 art mistakes that are killing your art and how you can fix them once and for all. Let's begin. Learning anatomy. Hey, come on, man. Of course anatomy is important. I spent years dissecting bodies to understand it. You know. Hey, yo. Yes, you're right. Anatomy is very, very important. Starting with anatomy before structure and gesture. Well, even you practiced it 500 years ago, didn't you? Yeah. Well, I accept it, okay? Now happy? I agree that anatomy is very much needed for everything believable that you want to draw. Jumping straight into memorizing muscles and bones without first learning gesture, perspective, structure, shape design leads to stiff, lifeless drawing. For me, it's like a cake. Learn to bake the cake before you learn how to ice it. Anatomy is the icing on the top. So basically, how things look on the surface. Here, the layers of the cake would be fundamentals like force, form, and shape. So, what's the solution? It is to start your journey with force, the gesture. Learning gestures will make you confident because you're using these long sweeping lines to draw it. And hence, you also get rid of those frustrating scratchy lines. Once you have a good base with your fundamentals in place, then you don't need to worry about getting it stiff, like a wood. Then, building layers of information on top, like structure, shape design, and finally anatomy. And if you want to render, by the way, that's adding even more layers, let's say, to the cake. In other words, don't learn anatomy before brushing up your fundamentals, okay? Got it? Let's move to the next. Not using references or using them wrong. But first, everyone, welcome our overconfident but rather unexperienced beginner. Hey, do you really use references? Well, that's borderline cheating, right? Me tell you, okay? And FYI, real artists don't use references. And I am the one here. You got it, dude? Okay. Well, can you draw me a giraffe without using any references? Well, I can easily do it. Let me show you. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna go. Bye. Alright, I guess. Your drawings will become a meme at this point. To draw something from imagination, you first need to actually understand it. And that doesn't mean just copying a photo pixel by pixel. It means breaking it down into simple shapes, forms, and ideas you can play. Think of it like Lego blocks. Once you know the pieces, you can build whatever you want. So stop feeling guilty about using references. They're not cheating. They're your training wheels. So take them, mix them up, twist them, redraw them 100 times. And remember, your references should not be limited to Google Images either. They can be videos, movies, museums, art galleries, cafes, and basically outdoors anywhere. So talking about outdoors, the best references you can find is from our very own Mother Nature. She's been doing this art thing a little longer than us. So trust me, she's got the best portfolio. You can learn so much from her. This is our perfect segue into mistake number 3. Hey, by the way, hit that like button so I know that I'm not the only one making those mistakes. Let's cry together, I guess. And let's get back to video. Not drawing from life. Hey, you made enough fun for me showing that drawing to others. I use references, okay? You happy? Now what are you saying? Well, my friend, I'm saying we need to draw from life. Or life, if that makes sense. Yes, but here's the catch. Both of your eyes are like 2 different cameras. And now you tell me, what happens when you see an object from 2 different camera angles? You get 2 different angles of the same object, I guess? Now if you place those 2 images side by side, you realize they're slightly different. And when your brain merges those 2 perspectives together, that's when you see an object as 3D. But in a 2D image on a 2D display, this 3D-ness disappears because you're only looking at one angle from both of your eyes. That other angle is missing. And it's painful also. Think of drawing from life is like going to the gym. Not only for your eyes, but also for your brain. You're literally training them to see space, perspective, colors, textures, scale, and so much more. The way it actually works in real life. Drawing safe. Nope. I'm not telling you to draw and hide when you're doing some secret anatomy studies and watch for your mom if she's trying to catch you. But drawing safe is something else. It actually means only drawing the things you are comfortable with and never touch anything else. I teach a ton of animation students, and when I ask them how they end up here in animation, most of them say, I only draw anime characters. That's all I care about. Got it? Cool. But you need to understand that designing and creating something of that level, even close, is actually super difficult. It is not as easy as just watching it. These people are at the top of their game. And it takes a lot to be there. What looks effortless on the screen is backed up by endless hours of struggle behind the scenes. And don't get me wrong, anime art is insanely good. And I love it myself. They are among the best artists you will ever see on this planet. Even my own art reflects the inspiration behind it. Just know that those artists have studied fundamentals beyond the anime. There is so much to explore in the art. Figure drawing, landscapes, portraits, architecture, creature design, still life, sculpting or 3D work, and many more. I mean, you look like this before you even master a few subjects. The perfectionism syndrome. Perfectionism. The ultimate boss fight every artist keeps losing. Salvador Dali once said, "Have no fear of perfection, because you will never reach it." Understanding the balance between quality and quantity is crucial for your growth. In the beginning, don't stress about perfect drawings. Focus on exploring, experimenting, and just putting your ideas on paper. If you'll make a mistake, nothing's gonna happen to you since you're not learning how to drive an F1 car, remember? So, perfection will come later. Well, if not perfection, then what you should be chasing for? Hey, come, listen here. In the beginning, don't worry about perfect drawings. Quantity, my friend, quantity, that's what you should be focusing on. The more you draw, the better you become. Look at these drawings I did in the past 5 days. And they're not even all of them. Now imagine, if I'd only done a few drawings, or worse, trying to perfect just one of them, I wouldn't have learned nearly as much, right? Michael always says, play faster, learn quicker. The faster you make mistakes, the faster you understand what works and what doesn't. The lesson here is very simple. Stop worrying about perfection. You will get closer to it as you gain more experience. And remember, consistency will always beat perfection. And there you have it, the mistakes that are holding you back as an artist. And you, my friend, you just have to keep showing up, keep learning, and continue to make bad art. Yes, until it gets good.
Those who will subscribe will forever be cursed with stupid drawings.
So if you don't want to get cursed by the art gods, consider subscribing and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of these awesome videos. If you want to become a professional and you don't know where to start from, head over to our website, drawingforce.com. We've got one-on-one mentorships, memberships, courses, brushbacks, our very own lush Discord community, and so much more. You let me know down in the comments what are the mistakes that you are facing, and I might take some of those mistakes for the next part of this video. With that said, I'm Ritin Jabbar signing off. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye guys. Peace out.